September is all about getting back to normal, back to routine. So as we are doing that, the question on so many people's minds is, did our real estate settle down also in the month of August? In this market update, you'll learn exactly how the Calgary and the surrounding area markets completed their summer months. All right, well, welcome back to another Calgary Real Estate Market update with us on Redline TV. I'm, as always, Darren Langille, one of the founders here at Redline, and I'm your host for all of these monthly market updates. In this video, I'll be summarizing the key results from the month of August 2021. So, what can I tell you? Well, August, it was another stellar month for Calgary and area real estate. There seems to be no real indication that we will revert back to those historical normals just yet. The entire year has exceeded expectations, and it has once again done so here in the month of August. So let's jump, as we always do, into the sales summary here first. August finished with 2,151 sales for the month. This was another 37% increase from last year and also 2019. In fact, this was the third best August of all time. Another podium finish for us in 2021. Now looking at the Careb graph, you'll see just how special the month was when compared to, again, those last 15 years. Yes, this is a drop in sales from July, but that's expected due to the seasonal adjustments that we're going through. We continued to record a sales per day pace of about 70 total properties. This is pretty fantastic. Now, to put this in a little more perspective, when I look back past the historical highs we've had earlier in 2021, August sold more homes than any month in 2020, more than any month in 2019, more than any month in 2018, 17, 16, and I had to roll back all the data to June 2015 to find another month that beat last month's total sales. Yep, despite us slowing down, we're still experiencing an incredible pace in relation to most of the last 6 years. So it's safe to say our sales are ripping and roaring. Now, as you'd expect, the various property types, again, are acting differently, but all positively. Detached had a 32% increase year over year in its sales. Apartments, 49%. Wow. Semi-detached with a 25% increase, and then our row homes again with another whopping 59% increase over last August numbers. So yes, Calgary is our major market center. It contributed to about 74% of all the sales in August, but this isn't all our little region is about, not by a long shot. This month, I felt compelled to speak to the additional positive stories happening in our surrounding regions as well. Airdrie's our second busiest market center. It achieved 183 sales, which was a 24% increase sales year over year. Cochrane with 90 sales, 12% year over year increase. Okotoks, 65 sales, and again, an 11% gain year over year in sales. It's pure positivity at every corner of the region. Okay, well, let's talk now about our inventory story. Well, to start, we started the month of August with 6,680 homes on the market. And then as we finished the month, the total active reduced down to 6,053. That's a significant decline. Now, we currently sit with 7% less total inventory than we did last year, which is less than 2019, and then much less than our recent August peak, which was back in 2018 for inventory. And as you look at this again, 15-year Careb graph, once again, you'll see it remains in line though on a historical average. Certainly not lots on the market, but also not in a position of scarcity either. We ended up listing nearly 10% more homes on the market than last year during August, totaling 2,822 new listings. But despite that, we saw the significant 600 home decline due to those continued pace of sales. And at this time of the year, we do naturally see more homeowners take their non-selling homes off the market for the time being. Detached homes, they're sitting with 14% less inventory. Semis, 10% less. Row homes with 5, and the apartments continue to be the only product type with more active inventory than last year, sitting with 7. Now, the story is a little different in our surrounding markets. The total active inventory is much lower than last year. Airdrie currently only has 260 homes on the market total, and this is 36% less than the year prior. Cochrane has 154, 39% less. Okotoks has 85, and it's a whopping 48% less active inventory than last year. So it's fair to say, if you're trading real estate in these regions, things may be feeling a little tighter than Metro Calgary. Okay, again, let's transition over to the pricing picture. Now, first of all, the average benchmark sale price in the month of August was $459,600. This is an increase of year over year of about 9.4%. This is, again, a great news story for Calgarians. Now, we did drop slightly from our year's peak that was recorded last month, $460,100, but that's nothing to worry about. It's a natural that as we roll out of the peak selling months to start recording a slight easing in benchmark sales price. I expect a month-over-month drop each month now till we cross through to next year's selling season. It's just all part of the real estate cycle of life. All right, here is the breakdown for each property type. Detached homes saw a 10.6% increase. Semi-detached market, 9.9. Row homes, 8% gain, and the apartments, which was our most modest, with a 2.3% increase. Here, I'll pull up a graph that shows how this has changed across the various districts around the city once again. Again, what you'll notice is all green arrows, all positive signs, and it's quite consistent. The lowest performing district, however, is the city center district, and that's because it has the highest concentration of apartments. And as I just mentioned, the apartment segment has the lowest year-over-year price gain. Now, Krebs also comes out with a graph that is similar to this that shows how the detached-only price changes have occurred in all the various surrounding areas. So let me show you that one here as well. Now, what you'll likely notice by this is the year-over-year price gains are all up in the double digits. This just shows the continued strength of the detached market, not only here in Calgary, but also in a big way all around our great city. Very positive and inspiring news for us all. Now, when talking about overall benchmark price also, some common questions that we also get as realtors is, hey, well, what sort of deal can I expect in today's market? And this is certainly impossible to predict, as well every area, price range, property type, and of course seller will treat an offer differently. But right now, as a whole, we saw 97.8% is the final sales price to current list price ratio. This is about, again, the same as we had last month, which just simply means that it's a safe assumption that a new home to market priced well will see just a few percentage points off the list price. So things remain tight, and this is further emphasized in the continued strength of a very important metric, also the sales to new listings ratio. This continues to be over 75% as a citywide average, along with some property types like detached and row homes over 80. Further demonstrates the strength and that relative tightness of our end of summer market. Now, if you remember earlier, I mentioned the inventory being quite low in our surrounding communities. You're also seeing very high sales to listings ratio around Calgary as well. Regions like the foothills, they're selling 100% of the homes that are hitting the market, along with additional areas like Airdrie, Chestermere, Rocky View County are all selling in those high 80s again as well. So the story here, even though summer is over and the main selling season is behind us, the market remains a force to be reckoned with. Homes will hit the market. Homes will sell in very short order in most parts of the entire Krebs region. This has us all with a current days on market across it all of 42. This is a full 20% faster than last year. Now, so as a final summary for you all, if you wanted things to slow down, well, they aren't. There remains massive interest from citizens around our region to trade up, trade down, trade laterally, and also continue investing in real estate. And there continues to be consistent outside of our market investment interest from the GTA and the greater Vancouver areas and beyond. Calgary remains one of the most affordable metropolitan centers in all of North America, and we are finally seeing the long-term confidence we've always believed in that our market deserves. Now, I expect us to continue having a tremendous year in Calgary and area real estate. So if you need any advice about your specific situation, please reach out so that we can connect you with one of our 85 plus incredible realtors here at Redline. Thank you once again for watching another market update video with us here at Redline Real Estate. It's been a pleasure, and see you next month.